1.
But we good. Actually,
Oh
we have
no,
one.
I didn't check the cameras. That's all.
Oh.
Craig!
Sad.
Forgot,
The
it's
whole
okay, I
point
can
of
do
starting
something.
soon screen.
Well, you know, okay. So anyone who wanted me to do Miss Piggy's voice will have to wait till the end of the stream because that's what I said I would do because we're starting so late and it's my fault.
It is his fault.
And there's that, yeah.
We're gonna ignore the fact. Okay,
I
look,
forgot you guys were up here.
Turn it off! Turn it off! I don't like seeing myself up there.
Oh, that's
On
real
the
though.
big screen.
I hate it.
I don't like hearing myself more than I don't like seeing.
I don't mind hearing myself. Like I'll listen to us like
because
podcast style.
Because I always sound like I have a lighter voice than I picture in my head, and then I think I sound like a child.
You don't sound too bad.
We just got Weezer.
Okay, but look, someone has said "aw" to hearing my voice on the phone.
Ooh.
See,
I'd hang up.
Look, at least it was like an older lady, so I'm
Okay,
just like,
yeah.
okay.
that you can excuse.
I was just like, oh, okay.
What if it was a guy?
If it was a guy, I would hate that. It was like an older lady, so I'm like, oh, thank you.
He knew.
No,
He
no,
fucked
no,
up.
no.
He knew.
Sensitive.
We all immediately said,
All right. Actually, Tegan is looking a little overly
Saturated?
bright. Or not that. No, it's a contrast.
It's
There,
time to go
it's
to heaven, my
contrast.
child.
Up to the heavens she
I don't know
goes!
what I'm trying to figure it out on the fly. Can't tell which
I'm
one's
not gonna
causing
say
the
that one of the cameras slightly looks like someone has jaundice.
I'm trying. I was.
It's not one of you two.
It's you.
No, it's
Do you think I look like I have jaundice up there?
It looked
It's
yellow.
not up there anymore!
I did fix. I fixed the orangey situation.
Yeah,
but
that's
I can
what I
also
thought.
shift it a little warmer. Too.
We don't
Okay,
need
there.
it to
That'll
be
be a little pinker now.
We don't.
Okay.
How do you spell platypus?
With that,
I don't know.
starting.
Look it up.
PLA.
Thank you,
That's
whoever
not
is not watching.
I said platypus.
I have it open on my phone.
I know, but whoever. I never.
Oh,
mind.
Platy.
Okay, so
P-L-A-T-Y.
Craig,
I actually don't even remember.
where we left off last time.
So you guys were.
I don't.
So you guys had traveled into the woods. You found a wagon.
Oh, I
Oh, I
remember
do.
Yeah, I remember. We both remembered at the same time.
Oh
Yeah.
no, because it's you.
So you guys went.
Aw.
We all
Okay.
stopped.
So
I hoped it was going.
I'm so used to making my own sound effects. It's a little disorienting. But
I like that our brains immediately get interrupted for whatever we were doing to immediately start again.
so Kaylee's on sound for funsies. We'll see how it goes. When last we
Leaning
met,
over a lot.
Can we turn? How did we have
I'm
it
just
where it was
slightly
just
off
enough light
camera.
up here and
Oh,
off?
we had one of the lights
Oh.
off.
Can we do that again, please?
That probably would help with the lighting.
all right, somebody else do a recap.
My
Since I
bad, my
tried
bad.
to-
I don't know.
Oh,
That works.
Glove,
Lobby.
tulip or whatever. it's
Tulip.
named.
Oh yes, tulip's on my hand still. I think. Wait,
Yeah,
no.
she's wearing
She
someone.
has. She's wearing someone.
I am
She is
wearing
someone.
tulip. I
That
forgot about
sounds
tulip.
scary, yeah.
That's
Wait.
bad.
We found an overturned wagon or something. Yes, that. And
Knocked over.
yes, and we found some, or Bella Rose found some dresses and fancy schmuck like that, and she tried on a glove and it started talking to her, which was kind of weird. And then
It's a possessed.
You tried on the
I
dress.
tried on the dress after Kuro helped Stitch.
This
'cause-
ghost man.
Yeah, he's not here
He doesn't
anymore.
exist.
But
Kuro's been dead for 20 years.
I know.
Bro's been gone.
And then I went to look for Char, and
Did you ever find her?
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, you did.
And that's
yeah,
where. And
that's
we,
where it ended. With
Yeah.
him picking you up bridal time.
yeah, I
Yes.
drew
That's
it.
right.
Because
Yeah,
we
you
ended
do.
with basically the Patrick Swayze like 1980s
Yeah, I
movie Dirty Dancing.
Hold
like,
on.
'Cause I had the time of my life.
Yeah, I showed him.
And that's
You
what
showed him that
that's
one?
Yeah.
nobody puts Nikik in the corner, right?
Oh, yeah,
Nobody.
there it is.
Nobody
And so,
puts Nikik in a corner.
In the first moment where Clara's character actually had clothes on,
Hey, whoa!
because she's a bug, it
How you say things,
Yes,
Greg.
that was
This is the
intentional,
first
and
time
that's
this
why.
little hobo woman has ever worn clothes.
Close.
True, but
The way it was said.
Yeah, and I'm probably. I think I'm-
This is the first time this little creature has
fired.
ever worn clothes.
demonetized.
It wasn't the first time.
She's one
Tonight's
close,
the music. Stop!
Hey Dakota, what you making with
With
that
the
other
horse
one?
sounds in the
Alright,
back.
Are you just making a line? Oh, you're just making a
The stitch calms my brain.
Okay.
You will be able to make a wonderful weapon one day.
I could probably make a whip out of
I
this.
watched the video at that point.
So that's funny. With that, we did end
like a long
with
belt.
after
I'll braid
Bella
it.
Rose, Dakota's character, found a
Possessed.
A possessed glove.
something like
a
that.
glove with a
glove
voice.
with a soul in it.
There was
Yeah.
like a
AKA, I'd
spirit.
call that possession.
It was a spirit or a soul or something
Or
that was with it.
inhabitation.
Uninhabited.
Do not move the
And an
chemicals from me.
uninhabited soul,
I-
unfortunately.
So, and then
Sorry,
so
that's-
you guys
that's
were working
me.
on doing investigating, figuring out where this wagon was from, and then Clara donned one of the dresses
Yes.
that was
I
I
actually
just learned
pretty
I can
nice.
do the live chat and I can do a bunch of
and-
hearts all the time.
And so then Nikik went off a bug on a mission
To find Char.
and had a pretty nice little moment. So we will come together with.
Oh my god,
with
my
Nikik
microphone on.
Still in the air.
I forgot to put my microphone back on.
Oopsie daisies.
There, now I can probably be heard by people
There.
again.
Is that the solo? Anyways.
I think it is.
Old school. Lilith fair level. Anyway, but I'm almost. Never mind.
We're not going to travel down this path.
So, Nikik, you're up in the air, being kind of swung around
Wow.
by
Sure.
Char, who has
And I'm
complimented
awkward.
your dress and picked you up in a clearly enjoyable fashion.
I would hope so.
Hesitated.
The hesitation.
Trying to find the words. Find the words.
Happy.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
You princesses.
I was a girl
You
in the
spin
village
me
doing
right
alright, and I became a princess.
We're singing two very different
Yeah.
Okay, so what does Nikik do?
She wasn't expecting that. Usually when people get up close to her, it's to fight her or stab her or something. And this is, she was a soldier. And this is like the first time she's like,
I'm never gonna dance again.
you know, like,
Been held lovingly.
yes, been held lovingly. She's deprived.
Touch starved.
And she is touch
We all are.
Aren't all of our characters touched?
So I'd assume she's a little startled, but like, oh, okay, hi. Like she knew what she was doing, but still.
I thought you were
Oh, here we
counting
go.
ahead as he slowly sets you down, sensing a little bit of your like discomfort with the affection once you realize what's happening. I
Yeah.
guess. Once the initial euphoria is over, like the inner like trauma,
Oh.
you know, starts to come
Damn.
out. And you're like, was that real? Whoa, wait, hold on. Like you were in the moment and then you weren't.
Dang, darn bug
Like
trauma.
bombastics.
Bug trauma. So, So, well, I just wanted to let you know that I think that you look nice. You always look nice. I think you look nice right now. So did you guys find anything useful, good,
I forget, we're
interesting
going
to
with the
you?
wolf pack right now.
got distracted
Yeah,
because I
actually,
saw
I mean, it's, there are more clothes that were discovered.
The crunchiest of noises.
Very crunchy clothes.
They're very crunchy
We're
clothes.
like,
We're laughing with you.
sorry.
Yeah, no. A lot more clothing was found, so that could probably be distributed among those who need it. I just thought this one might look nice on me, so I figured I'd cut out some extra holes for my extra armage. And
I
Armages.
think you've done a good job at that, and while I'm sure everyone else will look nice, I don't think anyone could look better than you do.
Beautiful. Perfect timing, honestly.
We don't know how to
Char says.
And her antenna are like.
That's the goblins in the background.
Yeah, it's like in Trolls. No, not Trolls. It's like in Frozen, the trolls, where they all like.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, one of those.
Beautiful.
Her antenna are all loopy. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Why can't we all have a
So,
char?
meanwhile, Azara, you see all of this happening, and hear the cooing.
No. After a minute, I immediately look away to do something.
What do you do?
Privacy.
To do something else, which is.
I'm gonna, cause I think I'm still flying. I think I'm gonna kind of fly where she kind of came from, just to kind of catch up with them.
You're like, oh good, I don't have to babysit anymore. Shift change.
And then I leave immediately.
So you fly off. It takes a couple minutes to catch up.
I immediately dip as soon as you get your boyfriend.
Thanks.
So, who else there?
Me and the fox boy.
Yeah,
the box boy.
So what
The
were
white
you,
boy.
What
boy
were
in
you
the
and
box,
the fox kind of doing after Nikki left? Were you talking with the glove? You had turned it inside out and right side out and felt a disconnect.
Yeah, we talked to the glove and then I tried to turn it inside out and then it freaked out and like died for a second, so I had to turn it right backside out and we were like trying to figure out like if it was like stitched into, like its soul was stitched into the glove or if it was part of the glove itself.
Oh yeah, and then you tested the dress, I think.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
That would
That's
actually, you
where
know what?
we
I
had
would be
left
more
off.
uncomfortable if a dress were a sentient than a glove.
Okay, well the fox is like scouring, like he's crawled underneath and is like looking and investigating underneath the wagon at this point.
I'm still just standing there talking to the glove on my hand, being like, okay, so
Do I approach her talking to her hand?
Yes.
you just see me like this,
You see
basically.
a fox tail sticking out from under the wagon, and you see her talking to the hand because the face don't want to
Okay.
or whatever.
Oh, Gregathan.
What are you saying to said glove?
I didn't think about this. I'm just like learning more about the glove. I asked the glove what its favorite color was. Oh, and I had asked it if it was a gnome. It was a gnome. So I was like, oh, tell me more about being a gnome.
Tell me more about your past life.
Yes.
It's a gnome?
It was a gnome.
Since when?
A 14-year-old gnomish girl.
Yes. Because I had asked it. I should have written that down.
I've always had the thought, what does like a child gnome look like compared to an adult gnome? Because adult gnomes are already quite
They
short.
need to be
Like how
smaller.
little baby gnome? How small are baby gnomes?
Small enough.
Are they like the lawn?
Yeah.
Are they like lawn ornament sized gnomes? Because I was thinking
Like
of
the
lawn
regular
gnomes.
Lawn gnomes take on a variety of different sizes. But yeah. That's
But
about
yes.
the size of a baby. That's
But
a
yes,
little smaller
lawn
than
gnome.
Like we're talking like Romeo and Juliet.
I like that. That's
That's an
the.
accurate description, though.
I like that. That's the first thing that popped in me.
Cinema.
So what are you saying as
Never watched
Azara flies up?
As a, I'm like, okay, so describe your outfit. I'm having the outfit argument again. I'm like, okay, so what, as a gnome, are you wearing? To which the glove responds,
And that was the high-pitched voice, right?
yes.
Well, I'm not wearing anything. I'm not. You're wearing me right now. I'm not wearing
I hate that out of context.
Wow.
I'm wearing your skin.
So that's what you hear when you're flying over.
You fly up to.
Do I hear? I was gonna say, do I hear both voices, or I thought I could only
so-
hear one.
But it wasn't audible. It was. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So when you get within 10 feet, you hear a voice in your mind,
Lovely.
and it's almost like it's resonant. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Actually.
I'll leave it be.
Whoa.
So yeah, you hear. Well, I'm not really. I wear different styles, but right now you're wearing me.
Bella,
Yes?
why are you talking to your hand right now?
Meet Tulip, the gnomish 14-year-old girl who is stuck inside this glove, I think magically or something somehow, and we've been having a conversation.
I left you alone for like an hour.
Like 10 minutes.
For like 10 minutes.
Felt like an hour, but
Felt, you know what? Honestly, it did feel like an hour. I did nothing.
Yeah, well.
Now she has to do nothing.
Well, true. Yeah. Well, she's probably flirting with Char at this point.
She's actually probably awful guard right now. She's probably not paying attention.
I don't appreciate this.
You can't hear this.
I know.
You spin me right around.
So we started digging through the clothes in the bin, and we found out that the thingy, there's an insignia that's on the side of the ship that is, it came from the same ship that like we were on when we got here.
So does that mean that everything with this symbol has been shot down or destroyed for a specific reason? If it's happened to both things that have come through the swamp or almost through this swamp, that's a bit of a pattern.
Yeah, there's a very distinct possibility of this. I don't know. The fox told me the things.
I heard something make a noise in the background. Can I cast Detect Magic currently? Just in because it's like a general area within 30 feet of you. I'm just gonna kind of look at the cart and also at Tulip, kind of, to kind of get a gauge of what is going on exactly.
Okay. With Detect Magic, you note the wand and cap, I believe, that she had before.
Ooh, I can play with that
In
thing.
this case,
You can only play with the cap now, remember?
Well, no.
That's the one.
Oh yeah, the wand side of it's dead. That's right.
At least for now, I don't know if it's
and
permanently
it's
dead.
just Detect Magic. So this
It tells me the
doesn't
school.
emanate a particular type of school of magic.
But does show me like heat vision wise, like what is
Yes.
magical? So like, can
Yeah.
I like see if anything else is kind of like
aside
that?
from the normal magic items that you've seen on people, I don't think anyone's found anything new. With the wagon, roll a percentile die.
I'm concerned now.
Fear. Oh, that's 100.
That's 100?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a glow coming from what appears to be inside the wagon. Like, are you going to follow it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll
There's a
follow
glow
the
coming
glowing.
from inside the wagon. You like take a
glow's
moment,
coming
you look
from
under
inside
like
the
where the
wagon.
fox is, and it's like it's past him that way, and then you stand up and it's like past. So it's almost you get led to a series of planks that when you go to look more closely because you're trying to get to the glow, you realize there's a very fine lined thing on the bottom of this wagon, so you can see that there's a compartment and there's this glowy bit of magic behind it that has, what kind of magic will this be? 1 second.
You should do like the spinning wheel thing just by putting in a bunch of schools of magic and just rolling it.
I should.
Well, we'll do that in the future.
Yeah, we'll just have that be, you have to have a new tab, which is just rolling for School of Magic.
Rolling for School of
That's
Magic.
messed up for this. This is messed, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Yes, make him feel the pressure.
This is...
It's soothing. Roll a d8 for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, question mark. This is never good.
It's finding the
Because
School of
there
Magic.
are 8 schools of magic.
Yeah,
Abjuration,
exactly.
Conjuration, Divination, Enchantment, Evocation, Illusion, Necromancy, and Transmutation.
I got one.
See,
And you
want
got
something
one,
with
which means I don't have to
necromancy.
scroll very far.
Car.
Scripper.
What drugs are you on?
I told
today?
you, I've been going.
I told you I don't do
I
drugs.
woke up at 5. Liala and I were out of the house by like 6:30, and it was nonstop all day till I got here. Like I was literally leaf blowing dirt until 5:40.
He told you he's never been on
I was
drugs.
on my way, and do you want pizza? Anyway,
Are you kidding?
abjuration magic is what you see glowing.
Oh, that's the one I never remember off
Magic
the top of my head.
mainly focused on protection and shielding.
Ah, good enough.
Spellcasters who use this magic can counteract destructive or damaging spells, which you would know because of Detect Magic.
Because I'm the one who
They may
destroys.
even give themselves bonuses to their armor class, making them harder to hit. and make their allies more resistant to harmful magic.
I like this voice you're reading.
Abjurers can also break curses, protect allies,
Oh.
and protect allies from dangerous creatures.
Like that one.
Abjuration. That's what
Yes,
you see below.
abjuration.
Yeah, behind the what? Some sort of panel of wood.
Question mark.
I will get through this panel of wood, even if I have to stab at it for a while.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'll try and get through the wood to get to the shiny, sparkly thing I saw.
So how do you try and get through the wood?
I'm gonna.
You're gonna hack and slash. You're gonna chew your way through like a turtle.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's Nikki. Sorry.
I don't appreciate
Shots
your tone.
fired!
Oh, please load website.
Fired,
I'm gonna make
Greg.
a termite character.
No, I have to make. You've made a mantis character. You made a mosquito character. Now you have a termite character.
And she's made a hissing cockroach.
Oh,
have.
you have it. Oh yeah, you did make a
gonna have
hissing
all the
cockroach.
bugs.
Hello, website. Do you want to work
If
ever?
you were a termite, you would.
Yeah, I'm not a termite, but I still might.
No, that's a dust mite. That's different.
Man.
You just look sad. Like, mm.
You could say you're a termite.
Now I have
I
to
termite do it.
Termite do it.
cries.
So what are we doing?
Sorry,
Ears are-
sorry if I.
Let me look up what a
That just
termite
gave me
looks
space
like.
to finish that.
I was trying to just look at a list real quick that would tell me what.
Do you need me to play the Jeopardy song again?
Oh my gosh, they're so
Oh, it's just for
cute.
DMs.
Yes.
Apparently.
No,
Well,
it's.
it was saved for you.
Look.
Look at them. Look at their giant head.
Okay,
Oh, okay,
the
no,
internet
I'm
here is
good.
lovely.
Termite.
Oh yeah.
They termite.
I've had to deal with them before.
Oh yay! This is
That's literally what
the
they
first
sound
time
like.
ever I'm gonna turn into an animal.
Huh?
I'm a druid. I can turn into animals. I wish to turn into a badger
Okay.
Or a
and start
beaver.
digging at it.
Don't beavers eat wood or chew through wood?
But they don't dig. I'm trying to hit through the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
you're
scratch at the
turning
wood
into a
until I get
badger and
it.
You're gonna attack the wood.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
This is the first time I've ever turned
I
into
see
an
this
animal.
happening at all?
You see me
Yeah,
like
she goes-
you see me
Like-
fairly
like
go.
Gourmand. Like, what does it look like as Azara turns into a badger? Describe this process of transformation, please.
I like to imagine that instead she like kind of wraps her wings over her face and it kind of glows magic, and then she turns into a
That's
badger.
cool. Let me
yeah.
go
And then
to
you
my
see her,
changing room.
and then you see her fairly scratching at wood
An abrupt change.
immediately after.
I just see this and I'm like, okay, she's doing something. I'm gonna leave her alone.
She's on to something. Let her be. Let her go.
Drug dog.
But I'm just gonna keep careful watch just in case.
Drug badger.
So if the badger has some sort of attack,
That's an amazing question. I need to look up the stats of a badger.
badger stats, oh badger stats.
That's I didn't spell badget at all.
B-A-D-G-E-R.
Jedi Master.
Badger.
Bad girl. Bad girl.
That sounded too close to that for me for comfortability.
Badger.
Didn't say, but you
Hello?
didn't bag her.
Did we not just have a conversation earlier?
There's off-screen context. I don't have. You don't have.
No.
They have.
No.
What? So what are we doing?
Bite. It's technically the main stat. It has his bite.
Is that its primary attack, or did you want to claw?
It does. It seems. I'm gonna claw at it instead, because fairly biting. You know, what? Biting at it is second option if it doesn't work the first
So
time.
what does the claw attack say?
That's what I'm saying. It only has a bite attack. I thought I had an
Okay, so
option because
what's
you
the
gave
bite
me an
attack
option.
say?
Bite attack +2 to hit, 1 target. It does piercing damage.
Okay, and
If it hits.
what kind of damage? Or how much damage?
It's a 1d1. It literally is a
1d1?
single
Try
damage.
Are you changing it to a badger or a giant badger?
It just says badger. I just picked badger.
I think we can do
I
a
think it's giant badger though.
Just
It might be giant badger, and I just looked up badger.
pick up
Yeah,
the
because
wagon
giant
and set
badgers
it
are only
gently down.
CR quarter. So yeah, they've got claws.
Oh yeah, no, they do have claws. +3 to hit, 1 target, 2d4 +1.
That's better damage.
That's better than the single damage each time.
Sorry. Yes. So you, as a giant badger, you go claw, 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 claw.
Roll for that.
Roll your attacks.
Okay, that's 1.
So you rolled your
Okay.
+3 to hit.
Well, how was I about to use a calculator for D4? It's 5.
Okay. Because you rolled your attack.
Yeah.
What was your D20?
Oh, whoops. I forgot that
And
part.
you can technically
I thought
make 2 claw
I thought
attacks.
because it's a single still piece of wood, I wouldn't miss it.
You had a bit of an angle. You're not,
That landed on
course, the
the
DM has to make it
also allow you
harder.
to do double damage, so it's worth checking.
Fine. That's 16.
Okay. Did you roll twice for both at one?
Oh,
both
wait, no.
attacks?
1 landed on the slope. That's 16 and 14.
16, 14. That's gonna be enough to hit. You're good. And so you can roll 4d4s plus.
So it says +1.
Because 2d4 plus 1 for the normal singular attack.
That's I immediately forgot. That's 6 and 5.
6 and 5 total with the +1.
With the +1, that makes
So 7
math
and
at
6.
12.
13 damage
Wait,
done. You scratch, scrape, and you manage to get on the second one. Your claws dig deep enough to kind of catch underneath the lip that you've partially of this small series of planks you've partially destroyed, and you rip it out of the way.
Turning in a circle.
As you do,
Every time I do this, it's like
The snake that eats its tail.
What is that? That's not what I wanted.
That sounds like a bug, kind of.
the bug.
The bug. That's Nikik's soundtrack.
so make sure.
Do-do-do-do-do. I like that I saw on the stream just at the same time you doing that. I looked at the perfect time to just go.
So, as you tear that off, it activates a glyph of warding that is also abjuration protective magic.
You think you
and
can defeat me?
When it does that, you are So, it's triggered.
We're gonna get
and
attacked.
when it's triggered, what's the sphere?
It just
It
Oh,
triggers an explosive ruin
Oh.
is triggered. The glyph erupts with magical energy in a 20-foot radius.
Oh.
Sphere.
Oh.
Entering the glyph. So
I'm
that
not
means
the only
all
one.
of You, the fox, Bella Rose.
hey, too
Yeah,
loud.
actually, that's pretty
Too loud.
And let's see. Can you
Bye-bye.
roll a D6 for me?
Okay.
Oh, that's damage.
That's
I'm
2.
scared.
An explosion of ice and frost tosses out.
No,
like
it
a
was
sudden
for the type
winter
of damage.
storm, a grenade of cold.
The cleric's not here to heal.
And
He's here in spirit.
You all get frosted with this cold damage. Everybody make
I don't know how to stop it.
Please
My
be
bad.
Constitution
Wait,
saving throw.
no.
Please be Constitution saving throw.
It's good news.
dexterity for this because you're trying to dodge the area of effect.
You're not here now.
Yeah, I'm
You're
happy I
free.
left.
Okay.
12.
Straight,
Cool.
just dexterity
That-
and those stuff.
Rolling for Gavin, I rolled a 2.
Oh.
I don't know what his dexterity bonus
Imagine
is,
if his
but it's
character
not gonna be
dies
higher than
off
10
screen. Imagine we texted Gavin like, "Hey, your character died, by the way."
Okay, so what was yours?
Oh, I got dirty 20.
Okay, what was yours?
12.
Okay, a 12 for this particular one is just barely enough. So both of you are going to take half damage.
I was gonna say I dodge out of the way,
Okay,
partially
and I
being
need 5
5.
D8s rolled. So
Oh my God.
So everybody roll a d8, and then Kaylee, you can roll 2 for me.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
I can do something.
Yeah.
How y'all doing over there? Oh.
Thank you. So 9
Okay.
there. Both of you
Ah.
are rolling.
Oh,
Wait,
no,
what?
I didn't. I'm not here. I'm not.
Well, you're
But
not
you
there,
had
but
to
you're
roll a
rolling for the
D8.
damage.
Oh,
From
did
the-
I?
From the game rather than.
Dang nabbit.
Oh, did you?
There's a
3.
sheep in the distance, don't
1,
worry about
3,
it.
and then
totally
Tegan,
not
what'd
me.
you roll?
I got a 7.
Okay,
Ah!
9
T!
plus the 1 is 10, plus the 3 is 13, plus the 7 is 20.
Oh.
So,
Look,
20
we
damage,
got
you
half
guys
of it.
take half. Gavin's gonna take
Even
20
me?
damage.
Yeah, you
No,
get
not
attacked.
you.
Okay.
The homing beacon ice shards come and find you in the back.
That, yeah, I need to
Homegirl.
sleep apparently.
You're me like, well, it's time for bed now.
Now, after the, that's fine.
You just
much do you
collapse.
have?
Here's
Earlier.
the thing. I had a full 38. I don't like being
That's just
below
terrible.
32.
Well, nobody
mean,
likes
that's my
being tired
max.
or hungry, but life happens.
Life goes
That
on.
was very pointed, Greg.
It's true though. Like you're not gonna be at 40 hit points all the time or whatever. I'm just saying.
You're talking to the person who's at least 20 hit points a day.
Yes, that too.
So how much? So how's
guys
the
took-
fox doing currently?
He took 20 hit points. I don't know how many he had, but let's just say for the sake of
I think he has
the
about
game,
30-ish.
that it puts him into a temporary cold coma.
Oh.
That's why he is
Hold
not
on.
interacting. So you hear a yip
Oh.
from underneath, and then while you're still recovering.
Oh, I forgot. I don't use my health. I use the giant badger's health.
Yeah, that's right. You lose giant badger hit points first. And
Oh,
then
that
go-
means that I'm at 3 health.
Oh,
badger health.
I
Use the
love
badger.
Druid. So if I turn back, I have my health point.
You probably should get
and
back.
when you can turn into a triceratops, you get a ton of hit points.
Yeah. Yes. I can turn into a velociraptor at this point.
Awesome.
Just a big bucket hit points. for play druids. Yes.
I love Druid so much.
Great way to survive. And if you go half druid, half barbarian,
You're making
Okay.
myself unkillable now.
so,
Oh
What?
did you ask him how many hit points he had?
no! Down to 7 hit points.
Yeah, so we're gonna say
Did you say like, hey, there's
How
an
many hit points do
explosion?
you have?
tell him he's in a frosty coma but still alive. Greg says, and that's how we're explaining him not being here today. He will be. So you all will be like, oh gosh, and then you'll hear him like snoring in a cold coma.
Wait.
I'm just also texting him the news.
Choices were made.
Because your dispel magic or your detect magic is still going, even though the glyph of warding went off, you still see abjuration magic coming from where you got blown off the wagon.
You think getting blown up is going to
Right
dissuade
here.
me from trying to keep getting the thing?
Wow, getting bullied by not even being there.
Tell him watch the stream. No
We both are texting him
That's
like.
I texted him first. I'm kidding.
I didn't text him at all because I knew they were talking to you already. I almost texted him to say, missing you, guy.
Missing you,
But then
man.
you guys kept
Missing you,
making fun of me
homie.
and I got distracted.
This is what mine says. Do you wish to see it too? The Wii music in the background.
So,
You guys are having a moment.
That sounds like us most of
so
the
the badger having been actually roll a d10 for me.
Okay. Where's my
Crispy
D10?
badger.
It's not crispy if
No,
I'm
it's
frozen.
It's
Frosty.
crispy.
Crispy
Like
frosted.
a
That's
guy's
the 8.
hairstyle in the 90s, frosted.
That's not it.
Crunchy badger.
This is it. That's
He's
a 2.
still crunchy in my
Okay, So you
heart.
got kind of pushed back like 2 feet into
Oh,
one
I
of
could
the
have
wagon
gotten.
wheels.
I could have got sent 10 feet back.
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
So, you almost yeeted yourself.
You know exactly which one to use.
Hold on. Hold momentarily.
Sorry, it does it 4 times. I can't stop it.
So,
That was try.
Yeah,
it's okay, she's in quadruped form. And
That was you.
Greg.
Anyway.
For each leg you have. I think that was 3, so that implies I have 3.
Oh, it was.
Yo,
That implies I have 3 limbs
Does this
now.
only do 1? Yeah, it does.
There we go.
We have found this thing.
We found the yeet button.
It's 3.
That is the. Sorry.
So,
I thought I was the only one who could count.
Back
with
to you,
that
Roger.
in
One.
mind,
What?
you get pushed back into one of the wagon wheels. The
Rocking
top
and
portion
racing.
of that panel is just blown off, and by the explosive cold grenade you set off magically. And but there is still something in there glowing as you look toward the wagon. I thought there was something cold. I thought I was being haunted and it was like a ghost or something. Like
It was.
Hey,
like
Greg, stop
nothing.
it. Greg, stop being late.
No.
Oh,
I had man adulting things I had to do.
I was being an adult.
Adult. I was mansplaining things.
No, I was not. I was working very hard.
I'm
So was the
going.
rest of my family trying to eat the house prep.
I'm gonna keep continuing what I was.
I could have canceled tonight.
Please don't.
So as a set,
Exactly.
I did.
So I could have canceled.
Her.
I could have told public safety, don't let them in. It's not an official club meeting.
They're breaking and entering.
Would you like to be punched in the
I'm
face?
just saying these are facts. Stop thinking on me. Anyways, Tegan.
I'm gonna continue forward with the thing, but this time I'm gonna kind of look and see if there's another one of these explosive things
Okay.
before I
So make a
continue.
perception check.
Okay.
I'm going to back away as far as I can
Oh
get.
yeah, I still have to use the giant badgers.
I'll back away.
How perceptive is the giant badger?
Don't mind the sheep.
Why the sheep? Oh, the sheep are here from the goblins.
There's just a sheep
They've been
staring at
wandering.
you.
Perception is from.
And it's me.
What am I missing?
Unless Greg wants there to be a sheep, then there will be a sheep.
Oh, it's wisdom. So wisdom, so it has a +1. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
+1,
Super
21.
perceptive. No, there are no
Yeah.
lists of words.
No,
There was
there's
just
nothing
the
else.
one. And it was a hidden abjuration blend. Alas. But there's no, but there, as you do perceive with the 21, you see that there is what appears to be a small 2-inch shield, like for a figurine,
Oh.
that glows with abjuration magic.
Story of me.
Have you guys seen the Labyrinth? I haven't seen it forever, but like
I
the
haven't.
bubbles. So I'm like getting the globy bubble things. Anyways, in my head.
I'm getting distracted by someone with playing with the bubble in the back.
My split into two.
My
It
bubbles.
looks like
Oh my god. Meanwhile, oh, you made 3 of them now.
Sorry, Greg.
You punched it.
We're gonna get so distracted tonight.
At this point, I'm going to turn back into my normal self so I can touch it without trying to pick it up as a badger. Because that doesn't seem like.
Your claws are just like.
Okay. So you watch, listening to the snoring.
After
as
seeing
she
an
transforms
explosion.
almost moments later, back into her normal.
Nice to have you back.
Also, you would notice that she's not bloody anymore, so she's fine again.
There's
She
no-
caused the explosion and also is fine.
The frost kind of falls off as she transforms.
You're just shaking your
I just shake my head at you.
thumbs up.
Tulip, okay?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't even think about Tulip. Does Tulip take damage?
Is Kuro okay?
no.
No
You're
one-
not here.
Kuro is an
And
NPC.
They heard him snoring from below. He got hit with so much damage it knocked him into a
Yeah, but he's still down there, right?
Yeah, he sounds alive.
Yeah, we left him there.
They don't know if he's bleeding out because they're still leaving him down there.
I would-
Tulip. I don't feel so good.
I don't feel good, Mr. Star.
I think if I were
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
resistant to cold,
I'm gonna try and rub the glove to warm it back up.
that does feel nice.
You're failing as a mother. Brr.
Sorry, Tulip. I say to the glove.
Guys.
I like how you're apologizing for my own misgrievance.
And he goes,
I'm glad you can help me and that I'm not alone anymore. Just kidding. That's Mickey Mouse.
Or Goofy.
He's got a little bit deeper.
Can Tulip?
Claire
Stop.
said, "Yeah." So anyway,
Can Tulip see, technically?
you don't know. You'd have to ask her.
Yeah, I'm asking Dakota.
Bella Rose doesn't know yet.
Tulip, can you see out of this?
Can you see out of the finger?
If I do this, can you see better like a lobster?
I don't like you right now.
Well, you know, if
Don't
that's
be
all it
bubbles,
takes, sad face.
I like the
If
visual of
making
like
lobster
a
with my
lobster.
fingers makes you not like me anymore, I'm sorry.
I know, like a
No, Greg,
lobster.
no, I'm joking.
I know. Okay.
Or like a snail.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, both. So
Doing this helps.
it's not exactly. It's not like seeing.
but I can sense that there are people around. Wait, at least, and then it gets kind of gray and black after a bit. Like I didn't see your winged friend until she was like right there.
Until she exploded something.
Yeah.
And she blew everything up. And that looked really weird. Like I didn't see it, but I felt it coming a moment before.
A deadly premonition.
That is very helpful and
So
useful.
do you think if I like shout out cold or something like
Hot, cold,
help you?
shocking.
I think if you can say
Hot, cold, shocking. Zippy zappy.
That's not
Electricity.
Sounds like Toad.
Tulip, I think if you sense a bad person or whatever you consider a bad person
Shout
coming
bad
closer,
vibes.
then you should shout bad vibes.
Behind you!
No, bad vibes, Tulip.
Don't step on that, it's spiky!
Bad vibes. Now,
I don't know if I feel vibes, but I mean, I feel like,
she's like a
I sense them.
she's like a
That's
spider
what
sense with
vibes
extra
are,
steps.
You know, like I
Tulip.
sense what seem like physical things. I don't sense like, ooh, you're feeling sad.
Oh, you said.
But that would be, I feel
Feeling
like that would make me a better friend if I could. So I'll see if maybe there's something there.
I'll see if
I
I
can
become
try.
an empath.
I'm just glad you're helping me, but I'll try also not to be weird about it.
Okay, thank you.
Tell me if I'm talking too much.
You're not.
Okay.
So you saw the little glowy shieldy thing that's like that big?
Yes, and I will pick it up.
Okay, now that your fingers are back to normal.
Be grabbing again.
Gribby grabby.
So
I arrived here and then I immediately went into loop goblin mode.
yes.
Yes.
So with that, and you've acquired some sort of miniature shield that glows with abjuration magic.
Now I'm picturing the Legend of Zelda. You got something from a chest, little noise.
Where's Kit?
The one time we needed her for a sound effect, she's not.
That's okay. I make my own sounds with my face.
Yeah.
With my face. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Old school.
You said
Or is what did Gavin call it when the legacy version?
The Legacy Edition.
legacy.
Anyways, what are we doing now? You have found a shield. You have discovered that your person has blind sense.
It's like Spidey
Blind.
sense, but with extra steps. As in, you have
Minus-
another,
minus,
you have
problematic
another
shield.
sentient creature that's your own Spidey sense.
I'm gonna go back for the rest of the dresses and try one on myself because I'm a little jealous of someone over here.
Hey, are those things still intact, by the way? From the 20-foot
So are you crawling
explosion.
underneath where the dresses and stuff were, kind of?
Yes.
Okay. You see the fox kind of half rolled up, like covered in them.
Family Guy death pose.
How many are left?
It was kind of a spilt bag, but there's like roll a d6.
4.
Yeah, that many.
That was it.
There
Okay.
is a green, a blue, another yellow, and a gray. Because purple would have been 2 on the nose.
I wanted it on the nose though. Okay.
Wait, what were the colors again?
Dresses don't cover your
Yellow, blue, and then gray.
The way went,
I shout, Azara!
Yes.
There's extra dresses down here if you want one. There's a yellow, there's a blue, there's a green, but the gray one's mine.
So the gray one. You claim one already?
Yes. Would you like one?
Sure, I'll have the blue one.
Okay, so you see,
You throw it at me.
you've seen a thrown dress ahead of you, and then I'm gonna ask, can you help me try and get this on the fox? So there one on the fox. Yes! Yes!
It's like
sorry,
dressing up a
guys.
pet.
Unconscious
You
people
said
don't
something
want
like this, And then
dresses.
I tried to make it better, and it got worse. Only worse.
See, but here's the thing. Gavin doesn't know this is happening.
Are you
because
looking
there's
at the outfits now?
There's no internet.
That's what.
That's the blue one.
That's the
Okay.
blue one.
Make sure.
I need to take
So
a
that's
picture.
the one that you're in.
No, come here.
403.
No, show it to me. I'm
hold,
trying to take a
hold.
picture of it.
Yeah. I didn't realize.
Clicky.
Can Bella
Gotcha.
Rose get a
This is
dress
a
free
heavy book
update
fully
pick?
extended around like
Yes.
that after a long day of painting. Okay. Oh, nice. We're gonna go with this one as the other yellow one.
Take a picture now.
Send it to me.
Okay, hold on.
You're closer.
Okay.
You know, Bella Rosa would slay
Take a
in the
picture of
next
both
one.
of those because they're both gonna be the light one's gonna be yellow and the other one's gonna be the green. The dark
Okay,
one.
I got 'em.
And we had a gray one, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the gray one.
No, I'm cropping the
Please
photos.
send me the one that you're gonna wear.
Okay.
Why do
That's scary.
We all have our new little fashion dress.
See, that's the scary thing. When I took that picture, the first person to share on text message to come up was Greg.
In case he needed another dress.
This is your prom dress, Greg.
That's fun. This will be the gray one.
You're gonna do me dirty.
Okay, I'll go back to my first
It
choice
has a
that I
skirt.
thought better of. Actually, that was my second.
How many choices did you
Well, the
have?
first one was like a classic, like it was actually.
I
more
didn't
like
realize we had a
small.
say in what Greg could do. I thought
I'm scared.
Well, in this instance, I'm kind of picking.
I'm modifying this
Fine,
slightly.
I will give you.
Give me
Okay, get ready to take a picture of
Give me
it.
the
You
girliest
can
dress.
pick between one of these two. Technically, this one's a monk of some kind or something, but you can pick one of those.
I'm getting done dirty.
Take a picture.
I know.
I thought I was done
It is
dirty,
hard
but
to hold
okay.
this up after painting for 3 days.
Hold
My
on.
shoulders and forearms and
Break his arm
elbows
again.
and my neck.
I
All
will.
of these muscles are kind of tired.
If I draw this, I will be modifying this slightly.
Yes.
It will still have the flowers in the general style, but I will
Yes.
modify it.
That one.
Okay.
That can go in my book. Your book of me. I'm whining, internet. Don't judge me.
I
Had to
forgot my
pick the one
quote
with the most
book.
wrinkles.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What happened?
I picked
What happened?
that one, and I was asking for Bella Rose redraw with the dress on.
The most detailed one.
But I shall look like not Princess Leia.
Descriptors. Queen Amidala?
Yes,
I think we bumped the camera.
I don't know who that is.
that's
You don't know who
okay.
Queen
You look
Amidala
it up.
No,
What do you think?
You look it up now.
I just have termite. I don't know how to spell Queen Amidala. Is it?
Give me the phone.
Oh, oh, is this it?
Because it's
Yeah,
so
she has
one
so
of the
many
biggest
dresses though.
franchises of
I think
Slay
she has a
Queen.
I think she has a different outfit in like every scene she's in.
Yes,
Girl,
because she's
she's-
royalty and also it helps keep the spies away.
If I have like 30 outfits every single time I leave the room, I change into a different one.
I need to message Nikki, so all three of us can put the green dress on the fox.
I'm a
Wait, what
little
does the green
busy at
dress
the
look like
moment.
again?
The green dress?
I make Greg bring it back up.
No, I have the picture. Cause I'm not gonna be mean and make Greg hold
We're
it up
all
again.
gonna be wearing the dress.
I don't know
You
what
already
page
put
it was
the
on.
book
I
away.
can't pull it up again.
That one.
Which one is it? Oh yeah.
That's the other one. So I'm gonna point towards where I think Nikki is with Char and go, hey. You
Do you want to put a dress on the fox?
Do you want to put the dress on the whiteboard?
So what would you have been doing for 30 seconds? Or for,
30
for,
seconds.
For a couple minutes after
Oh.
Azara left.
Huh.
Were you talking with Char?
Yeah, probably just like checking in on how things are going. You know, letting him know what we found, excluding the part about the glove because that's crazy.
And Gobby Wobby will come up and go, so is it safe to continue on?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll
Just not in the next like 50 seconds when the explosion goes off.
I just
Imagine
gotta,
in the background as soon as you say yes, you hear
oh yeah, it's just.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Oh no, we did that to
Oh.
ourselves.
I wanted it to happen for comedic effect.
Maybe
Fair
I'll
enough.
go check on him. You know, knowing them.
I imagine you also see something in the background like blue explosion.
There's a few, actually, let's see, it's not, it's a little bit further away.
Oh, I got all the good ones.
Someone would have to make a perception check to see anything.
I guess. I mean, I'm not really paying attention to like any explosion, so I don't know if I'd notice it.
Yeah, you just hear this kind of like
Shattering noise.
shattering, whooshy sound and a little bit of a chill in the air.
Oh, what was that? Oh. Yeah. I guess they blew themselves up. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they blew themselves up. It was a we collaborative blowing up.
I mean, if you want to, I'm just gonna go collect them and see if we can help with the haul, and your choice, man.
I wonder if we can loop in Char now.
No.
Hey, there's one last dress.
No. But
There's
we
one
get
last
Char
dress.
to help put.
I know. I'm suggesting 2 things at once.
Char will follow behind. Actually, he'll go
Who gets
side
the
by
last
side
dress?
And, like, ready a bow.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's my man.
But who gets the last dress though?
What?
Whoa! I thought you said you wanted a Char.
Not
I
that
want
Char.
a Char, just not that Char.
We want a
Protective? Okay. I see how it is. Alright, yeah, we'll just go then.
I'm resisting a sassy comment there.
Do it.
No,
Yes.
I said I was resisting. All right.
Sorry.
Is my
So-
turtle entertaining?
Then the message
Okay.
into your brain. What was the message again?
The message was, hey, Nikki.
Oh,
There's-
you're alive!
Yes, we're alive. We
currently. At least.
Zora did something silly
I'm
for
getting blamed.
a glowing thing,
Figured.
I'm getting blamed
but I
even
went
though it
back
was
for the
100%
dresses,
my fault.
and there was an extra green one.
Whoopsies.
Was it green or was it blue?
My
Yeah, it was
client
green.
pleads oopsie days.
Extra green one, and the white boy's passed out,
Uh-huh.
so we wanted to put it on him while he's passed out, like he's in a mini coma.
It'll be a lovely surprise.
It'll be a lovely surprise for him when he wakes up and he's in a dress.
Okay, so you
We
blew
need
something up, and now he's knocked out,
we blew
maybe on the
something
brink
up.
of death, and you want to dress him up?
yeah.
Okay, I'm heading over. Char's with me. Can you like make the glove not be weird, maybe, and
Not
be like
be
a normal
weird?
glove?
I can tell her to stay quiet for while you're around.
Oh, it's a her. How do you know that?
Was it a her? Yes, because it was a 14-year-old girl. That's right.
Of course, yeah.
Especially because I was chewing.
I'll make sure she stays quiet.
All right. Don't want to freak him out or anything.
No,
real
yeah.
Other than that, we're about ready to go if you are.
Real quick update from Gavin. Gavin says, you know what? I like the cold. I said it, but do you like green dresses? Gavin says, you know what? I like the cold. I said, but do you like green dresses?
Don't spoil it!
Do it.
I'm not gonna elaborate any further than that.
I think we just need to get him on a wolf back or in a cart somewhere, and then I think all of us would be able to go
All right.
after we put the dress on him.
They won't eat him, will they?
I hope not.
All right, we'll find out.
Okay.
See ya.
So do you finally get over to us?
I guess so, yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Stop
is there
that.
any danger? Are you guys okay? He didn't hear any of that conversation. He's just like walking
Yeah.
here and you're like,
No, we're okay, Char. Thank you for asking, though.
I see there's was there an
We are
explosion?
okay.
Yeah, someone.
You've got a little icicle on your eyebrows.
Meanwhile, my character looks perfectly fine.
You
It's
just
like
see me
half
wet.
melted.
You just see me wet. I'm like, okay, hold on. And then try and get it off. Is that any
It
better?
gives you this nice, like, you know, when you use this nice, like, producted look to your eyebrows and your hair, you know? Because it's, like, just
Yeah,
enough
like
moisture
fresh.
to add a little.
It's like paint in
Refreshing.
my hair.
Look,
Sure.
hey, look, Kuro was messing around in the car.
And
From who? Me?
Char.
Saying it.
Wait, perception or persuasion?
This is deception.
Oh, deception. Joke's on you, I have a +7 to deception.
That feels wrong for it.
I'm not a cleric.
Or,
Druid.
oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, druids are known for lying.
Are they?
No.
In the leaves?
Ba-da-da-da.
Uh-huh.
21.
Slightly, that's okay.
Huh?
Blocking the
That's
camera.
for some reason the highest
I do
skill I
not
have.
care.
He's
Well, it's
insightful.
blocking my camera.
Not that insightful.
I'm convinced.
It's called the DM rolled really low.
No, I rolled a 15, but it's against a 21. And I didn't, even with his bonus, it's not that high. So, it looks like you kind of squint, like,
Confused?
because he sees him sleeping underneath there.
He's unconscious and I'm blaming him. I immediately blame him.
Well, do we need to like scout ahead more, or is it safe to get the tribe coming, or?
I think it's safe at least up till here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've scouted this
You want me
far.
to go get him? I can go get
Yeah,
him.
you can go get him.
Are you good? Good.
We all three.
Yeah, I
He's
suppose
not
we'll
looking
do-
at Bella Rose.
Damn!
I get pushed
Rejected.
to the side.
He's like direct eye contact. Are you good?
I'm trying to make
sure?
that direct eye contact. No.
All
Uh-huh.
8 of your wait, no, it's a spider.
Yeah, no.
All
But they
8
are
of your
kind of
eyes. Like a chameleon looking in multiple
They're
directions at once.
wall-eyed. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Thanks for checking out with me.
Well, yeah, I'll check you out. Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, no. It was good checking this out with you. Is what I meant to say.
While this is going on, I want to just start looking at the different dresses and deciding which one looks better.
He will as Azara starts holding up the different dresses. He will walk up and like in your personal space, and,
Oh.
like lean into you and like this close to your cheek, like whisper, "You do really look nice in that dress." I'll be
Oh.
back.
Oh.
Be safe.
Gavin
That
just
is
And
right.
turn and walk away.
Oh.
Gavin just says, "Uh-oh."
Yes, he's a wise young man.
How do you feel about green dresses? Uh-oh.
So let's do this. Let's
Immediate
do this.
dread, like, oh.
I think green dresses are wonderful. Oh, you meant on me.
Oh, you meant on
I
keep
think
the white
everyone
boy
looks
in a
good
dress.
green dresses.
Hey, you think
Except
I
for
should?
myself.
You think I should tell Char about the whole mantis eat head?
Are you going to eat his head?
No.
It's tempting sometimes.
No.
That's just the instinct in me. I can't help it.
Just put like a
on,
mouth
Jake.
guard on.
No eating.
Yeah, that's
like,
a thing.
Boyfriend.
When mantises mate with each other, the
Yeah.
female bites the head
I
off and
thought you
starts
were
eating
more
them.
ant form than
No,
man.
she's
No,
an
she's
ant.
No,
Mantis
I'm a mantis.
force.
I've got
I
like
had
a little
that thought.
abdomen
Bye,
thing.
Char.
I'm gonna be honest, I had that thought a few times, like, don't mantises eat their mates?
She'll try to pull it back, you know. Can't
Just
define nature though.
Or she could bite another head off.
Okay,
could-
next scene.
You could wear a muzzle.
And we're what?
You could wear a muzzle during certain moments.
Okay, this is getting
You asked to ride me like a pony a while back,
that was not sexual.
but it was phrased badly, and that's what the topic is.
You know what? I'll let him know when the time comes.
That's the side eye that Greg's giving us for this
I don't know what that
conversation.
was.
All right, let's get this dress on.
You with this dress on the way, boy!
I'm just saying you were the one who brought it up. Okay, anyway, back to this.
Did you pick your dress, by the way?
Yes, I got the blue one.
Okay.
For later.
I'll take the gray one for later. But now we gotta get the green dress
What
on
does
the
the
white
other
boy.
yellow one look like again?
I'll take the yellow one again.
You want 2 yellow dresses. You
I
know
don't
what?
want
I
the
don't
yellow
like yellow.
dress.
You get
Okay,
it.
you know what? Maybe we should just donate them to the other.
I bet the kids would like them.
I
A
think they're
single
little big
dress?
for kids.
That's the yellow one.
What about Gobby
That's
Bobby?
the one I wanted.
But just not in yellow.
I bet Gobby
We
Bobby
could dye
would
them.
appreciate a dress.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we could be twins.
Do you want to
I
give
don't
her
know
the
if
yellow
Pops would
dress?
like that though. Huh?
Do you want to give her the yellow dress?
I could, yeah.
So I pass you the yellow dress.
Oh, I was gonna say if you have in-laws, you can give that.
All right.
Does Char have any family?
Does what?
Char have any family?
We're about to find out.
But let's go deal with the white boy first.
All right.
But Kura.
So I go, here's the green dress.
Are we sure it's gonna fit him?
Is he that fat?
In the threes. Where
Huh?
he's just like,
He's
And you're,
just
like,
he's
dressing him up.
we're dressing him up as he's like, oh, but we've got to take off his suit.
No,
and
we
stuff.
can just leave. No, layer it.
Layer it. Okay.
We're not doing the first one.
Just, I
We're
should just take it off.
He's skinny. Just
He's
put
got
it on
fur, doesn't
over
he?
it.
Okay, we'll
I
just put
think-
it on. We'll just put it on over the other.
That seemed very uncomfortable.
Just put it on over the other clothes.
So, are you guys gonna
Even
try
if
and
it's
put the
uncomfortable.
green dress
Look,
on,
guys,
you know?
it's the
Yes.
excuse that it'll keep him
Warmer.
warmer from
Are you
his
trying to
cold.
put it on him underneath the wagon where he's laying?
Why don't we
underneath things?
try and move him out to make it easier?
I grab him by the tail.
Oh no! I was gonna say I could just
pull
grab
him
him by the
out.
arms and hold him up like that.
Why don't we help you and like
I was going to say
You
Nikik.
sure?
Nikik, wait before you make that roll.
Nikik, the tail is very sensitive. The tail is a part of the spine. You're pulling his spine.
Don't care.
Well,
You're
Nine.
going to do a lot of damage to him.
Thankful, like, whether it's you saying this or whether Nikik is feeling a bit weakened in the knees after the interaction with Char, who can say?
Wink,
But
wink.
Nikik doesn't give the full strength. And,
Just like yank his tail.
and as Nikik pulls, there's a sound.
Oh!
As the tail gets pulled out of joint.
Oh,
Nikik!
Thankfully, worse.
What did I say?
I didn't think it would come out.
It's part of the spine.
I didn't know that.
I told you.
Oh.
Pulling the tail hurts.
This is really what people want in friendship. Someone when you are hurt and down and not able to be present. Like,
Look,
dress
that.
you up without your consent and possibly hurt you inadvertently because of insensitivity.
That's what true-
Out of maliciousness, just
It's okay. I can just
That-
grab his,
That's what true friends do.
I can just grab his feet. Here we go.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna have to
Listen, maybe it'll be better. Maybe I won't rip him apart.
Okay,
Maybe.
that was a 4.
I ripped him apart. 8.
No, you're actually, he's not budging because
Okay.
he's got, like, he's under the wagon. It's a weird angle. You're not being able to pull very hard. But the feet aren't as delicate as the tail, so
Okay.
nothing happens. It just, he
Oh, I
only
should
moves
have
like
done
an
this
inch.
one.
Nikik! Oh! I hate when you do that.
Oh.
Nikik, why don't all 3 of us together try and
That's why I
lift
used it
him up?
sparingly.
Oh,
But That
okay.
was the perfect opportunity.
Are you ready, Azara?
What about his tail? Should we like shove that back in place?
Do you want to make a medicine check to see if you
I
can shove it back in
tried.
I don't-
place?
I tried to, it didn't
You
work.
tried?
Yeah.
Maybe if I try.
Well, what happened when you went with your 4 is you kind of flopped the tail around like a
But,
cat
ooh.
toy.
Ew.
No!
Guys, I broke it. I can fix it because I'm not buying for it.
Would turning into an elk and trying to like lift it up slightly with the antlers help at all?
Fix his tail.
That
real
The
quick.
might.
tail or the
The
wagon,
horn.
or-
What? No, lift like the rubble of.
So he's just under the wagon. The wagon.
Oh, yeah, I'll lift the wagon
So
then.
you want to turn into an elk?
Yeah, I'll turn
How
into an.
many times can you do?
I can
that?
do 2 times, I
So
think.
does that include changing out of?
I don't think turning back counts as like an like. It doesn't count as like a wild shape charge. I don't think so. I'll look it up though if you want me to.
Well, and she's got to make a roll anyways. So.
Please be better than mine.
Wild shape.
Okay, 17 for medicine.
Okay, so you want to do the crackle?
Please don't do that noise. Please.
Love it.
It goes back into place. It seems you pull it just right.
Hurrah.
Kind of clicks back in.
Fixed it.
Proud of you, Nikik.
Thanks. I've never done anything like this before. I was just
Don't
just messing around.
I'm confused why you and your friends are like.
Oh, I forgot about you too.
Yeah, no, that's 2. It's 2.
I wish I
We
forgot
always
about
forget
you.
about
His fur is soft. I can tell what you mean. When you went to mess with his tail, I could tell.
It's very soft.
There's a tail.
Oh my
You know,
gosh, I
it's
can
2
feel his
charges.
fur now.
What?
It's 2 charges, so I get to turn into 2 animals before a short rest.
Nice.
Do you want to try something else again?
I've never seen you turn into an animal before, so are you gonna warn us before you do that, or are you just gonna?
I didn't warn her before, so I doubt
yeah.
I'm going to want to warn anyone now.
Yes.
But real quick, do you want to try anything else?
No.
Nah, I don't want to get
Are
my
you
dress.
sure?
I don't want to get my
Are
dress
you
too
sure?
dirty.
Because it's a yellow dress, is that why? Oh, look, the thing ended.
Sad.
Now we're having a commercial. The
audio.
ambient
Oh,
music.
okay.
I know. I think we're good.
All right, what was your plan, Druid?
I'll turn into an elk as soon as she asks me that.
Okay. Do you go into your changing?
Oh,
booth
wait a minute.
style?
Actually, before, so I'm still a female. I don't have antlers, do I?
No.
I don't know that.
I don't think you
don't have
changed
to
gender.
You can choose, I think, to specify.
And let me look through the other options real quick.
Does that mean never mind.
Okay.
What?
Alright.
She's thinking about the potential of.
Don't you worry about it.
Can you turn into a
You're thinking
ram?
of the Zeus thing. I can't.
I think females have horns.
Yeah, I think both have horns. Also goats as well.
Yeah.
I don't think the goat would be nearly as helpful though.
No, very tiny animal.
No, I was thinking moose.
There's such thing as a giant goat as soon as you said that.
Oh, okay.
1 minute.
Apparently you just put that in.
Bigger.
Summon the big goat.
Yes, summon.
Oh geez. The stuff later on is just literally giant elk, giant this, giant that.
Giant
Uh-oh.
tree. Uh-oh.
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 I saw that goodness, right?
Okay. I was just seeing
I
what-
saw
What,
that.
what was it?
Dog.
The internet says that it's not explicit about where it goes, so it doesn't explicitly say you can control. So I guess it's supposed to be a representation of you in that animal state.
Yeah. Now I have to look something up again.
But he's the DM, so he can choose whatever he wants.
True.
That's if he wants to be nice.
You can always make it a random roll when you wild shape.
It's all about
1 and 2
imagination.
on a D4. 1 and 2 is female.
Ah,
Actually,
yes.
it'd be
Female rams do have horns, so ram it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go as a ram? What's the strength on a ram?
Great question. I'm looking at the stats of a
Is it
ram.
a
But
ram or a giant ram?
it's just, I think, a normal ram, because I don't get a lot of giant stuff until later. So, normal ram.
wonder
That's
what she's
fun. It
planning.
doesn't really tell me.
Look at her arm. She's like stick thin. She's not gonna be able to lift that.
I
thing
mean,
by
I just
herself.
immediately do
You
my
have
wings
little
over my
faith
entire
in,
body.
in her. I have faith that she can do it. It's just taking her a second.
It sounds like I'm burning for a
It's
second.
usually this one.
That's
But I
That's
found
a
better
portable
one,
ram.
So.
That's a portable ram. That's not a ram.
Do you like the
Ram.
whoosh or do you like the?
I like that.
Which
Stop!
Go away! I don't care. Black Friday sale over.
Okay.
It's +3 strength.
Okay. So you can roll. You shift into a ram, and you can roll.
I'm kind of like trying to, instead of lift it like I was as an elk, I'm gonna try and headbutt it over, kind of like to tip it over,
Okay.
so that it like kind of gets off of him.
Like opens.
So
Where did that cow come
make
from?
an athletics check.
I like how Nikki also doesn't know what animals
If it's
look
higher
like.
than 13, you can make a wisdom or insight check to see if you can hit it in the right spot.
Oh, I think I'm stronger as a ram than I am by myself.
Oh.
Which isn't all that strong
I know.
as a ram.
Okay,
things
so
Do you want
Wait, what?
the whoosh transform sound?
you know, I sure whoosh. I like the whoosh.
I sure wish, actually.
I sure whoosh. That's
That wasn't me this
22.
time.
That's 22
Okay.
strength wise.
So now make an insight check to see if you can hit the right spot on the wagon and knock it over.
Okay,
You've got enough
inside.
strength.
What is inside again? Oh,
That's not good.
not
is
the brightest in this form. Wait, where's insight from again?
I'd allow you to use. I know that some
It's
people-
Is
Wisdom.
insight wisdom?
it? Yeah, I think.
Just roll it at 20, Billy.
It is a wisdom.
Wow.
Okay. Actually,
That
wisdom
was
is
Dummy at the end was necessary.
That was so cruel.
okay. That's just a 15.
That's good enough.
Okay.
So you're trying to hit the wagon up to where it tips over, right?
Yeah.
So you've got enough force, and you kind of line it up, and you manage to, and there's this loud like, as wood splinters slightly,
That's all I got.
and there's just some solid thump. But you do manage to, you hear it go, and it lands on its side, and then it does that kind of rocky thing and back onto the wheels, which some were broken, so it kind of cracks down the rest of the way over.
Oh dear.
That's a lot of
Roll
noise.
a D100 for me.
Okay. Is this to see if it goes over a hill and
It's to see
continues?
what happens to Kuro.
Oh.
What'd you roll?
That was a 10.
A 10 is not a high roll.
No, it is not.
Oh
We're
no.
going to
Rest
kill
in
this character
pieces.
off screen.
Um,
He's not even.
He uses Dragon
He's
Board
not
that he was
even
gonna
here.
make.
He's not even
I
here,
tried
and he's
to let
almost
him go
dying.
into a coma so that you all could just play the game, and all you want to do is treat him like a puppet or a rag doll. So what happens is is with a 22, you hit it so hard that it kind of scrapes first and then flips up, and as it does, it grabs the clothes that Kuro's wearing, and it tips him up with it, so that he's kind of hanging from the wagon by his clothes sideways, and then the wagon tips the rest of the way. He kind of swings there and sways for a minute, and he thumps over in the back of the wagon as it crashes to the ground.
Was
And
he
he is going
supposed
to
to
take
do
2
that?
more damage. He's at 5 hit points. He's at 3 hit points because of the whole tail out of the socket thing. Each one was a hit point itself.
All because you're trying to get him out.
We need him in the dress and then we can leave him alone.
Listen. Maybe. Hear me out.
Do any of us have healing?
Listen.
Actually?
How about we just carry him along with us, and then when he's healed up a little bit, so he's
No, dress.
What?
Nah.
Yes!
Hold on a minute.
Nah.
Emasculate this fox fellow. Just
You want it? Okay, I pull out my dagger. You want to go?
I have a single healing
You
spell.
dare pull a dagger against my arrow?
I'm gonna turn back now.
My arrow?
My.
Help! Here, please.
Okay. How about we take a nice short rest here? for
I'm
a little
not
bit?
going to stay here while the darn chicken lady is following us.
It's just 2 hours.
It's just like
You think
an
she
hour.
hasn't been tracking us till now?
You're getting paranoid.
Of course I'm paranoid.
Okay, why don't we just sleep for 2 hours and put the bow down, and then we can emasculate the fox?
How about you put the dagger down and I'll put the bow down?
Right now I don't trust you.
You don't trust me? I've known you since like we were born together. I don't know.
You're born together.
I put the dagger away.
It's been like a few weeks for all of us, but okay.
All right. Here's how this is gonna go.
Zara.
You think I'm scared right now?
Let's just take a short rest here.
Better kill me
everyone,
one hit.
And then we can put the fox in the dress and move on.
How about we just put
It's
him
not
all
in
in the
here.
dress on the move? I don't want to get caught out here.
You can
You
take a...
blew something up.
No, the fox blew something.
She told me you blew it up.
That's to save him from more
Deception check.
lying to you guys.
If you are being deceptive, make that.
Sorry, I just
Imagine if I managed to lie
I
to you
wasn't
both.
quite catching what was going on.
Imagine if I managed to also lie to you guys.
Well, you're lying to
And
her.
it's
You're
against
not lying to
insight.
me.
You
Oh,
can roll a contested
hell yeah.
insight check.
16,
Okay.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
I'm not gonna beat that.
Yeah, that's a 16. You're not beat. I'm.
That's
Wait.
23.
Wait.
Wait.
Hey.
Wait.
Math.
What did you get?
23.
I got 23.
Oh.
Okay, so then it's enough. You're like, it meets, and so,
Isn't it meets it
and
meets
you
it?
know her well enough at this point to be like, you're almost impressed with how well she kept a straight face on that one. Like you know she's right on the edge of like she's definitely trying to pull one over.
I don't know.
Wait, did you roll too to
Yeah.
see?
I rolled a 16.
Just-
She
I'm
also rolled.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, what is it that you actually said?
I said no. It was Kuro that did it.
That
I
makes
was
it
just
up.
I was just investigating the thing, and Kuro made it so.
And Bella Rose
And then I was gonna.
I was there.
has a moment of pause, like,
I
can I trust my own memory?
Wait, real quick, I was gonna add, also
Wait.
he was the most damaged by it, so it makes sense that the closest to the blast would be the most damaged by it.
And part of the logic is really hard for Bella Rose to go back and, like, in spite of what she thought was true.
You just gaslit someone.
I'm gaslighting.
You hearing this?
You clever.
This is in and out of character.
Hey, look. Look,
How about I just shoot
deception
the
is my
fox and
best
put it out of
skill.
his misery?
No, he doesn't deserve that.
I have a feeling Gavin actually wouldn't be mad at that.
Let's just here. I'll put the bow away. Pockets the bow. All right.
Where did that go?
Let's do this dress thing and then move. We can do it quickly
Oh.
together.
We can
Okay,
just do it on the move.
okay.
There's a whole civilization waiting
All
for
right,
us.
wait. How about while we kind of wait for everyone to regroup here again, we take a nice short rest, should get someone health, and then we can kind of regroup from there. And you can calm down a second.
I can calm down a
That,
second.
that I can agree with. We can do that.
Meanwhile,
Are you
Charles
rolling
comes
in?
strolling up with
Oh,
the
Lord.
tribe 30 feet behind him because they
Oh.
weren't that far away.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay,
that
so
was
did you look at that? I'm sorry, I need to.
English.
Oh, a wagon.
English.
That'll help. We can use that to carry some of the weaker folk.
Yes.
Yeah, we can get it repaired. Gobby Wog says. Says the little child in the back.
I think. Oh, but he's.
He's still hanging from
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
the
he's-
wagon's
he's
tilted
down.
over. He's sitting in the back. He's laying in the back of the wagon, snoring as you heard a moment ago,
Listen,
with 3 hit points.
you guys handle him, okay?
His
See-
body's contorted in an awkward way, and there is like frost
Guys,
icicles still on his
I wish you
nose.
to picture the Family Guy death
Between
pose.
teeth, it's like,
Just crumpled in the corner.
You have a sickly cough.
He's crumpled, dying in the corner while he snores away.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's-
I don't
Alright,
have
how
one.
about you guys want to go make sure he's still breathing or something? I don't know how
You just want to run away to your boyfriend.
That's the
No,
way
I want to give the dress to Gobby Wobby and then run away with my boyfriend.
Also find out if your boyfriend has
Is
family.
that your dowry?
My what?
Your dowry.
What the heck is that?
Don't worry.
Is that Nikki or Clara who's asking?
That's me.
Okay. A dowry is what fathers of women used to give when the husband or the soon-to-be husband to take her in marriage.
Oh.
So it would be a.
So it's like
it
a
could be
bribery
land,
gift.
Money, possessions of some kind to be like blessing the husband and
Have you ever
thanking
seen
him for
Johnny
taking the daughter. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He sounded slightly disgusted with that.
Nikki also doesn't know what a dowry is. So,
There's
That
one
helps.
that just
Okay.
says lung cancer.
Let's hear it.
That's so screechy.
Yeah.
lung
So
cancer.
Nikki
That was the
said,
scratchiest
I
cough
just
I've
want to give
heard.
this dress to Gobby Wobby and then run off with my boyfriend.
Yep. Yeah.
Quietly.
Can you blame me?
Can I just walk over to the fox?
Oh, now who's calm?
Would you like to?
Yes.
As soon as her
You walk
boyfriend's
over?
back, she's
My
calm again.
emotional support.
I walk over to the fox and I say, I'm sorry.
You like it like you're at his funeral. It's like I'm
One
sorry.
second.
I like to imagine it's like at his funeral. You're just like I'm sorry.
I know you can't
Yes,
hear me, but
you
I'm
do treat it-
sorry.
you treat it like it. He does have this very like he's like and then snoring as you walk up on the side of the wagon looking over the wood. Very much like someone might a wooden box.
Oh,
Oh.
dear. Was this Gavin's way of getting you to bring in his new character?
No, does he have any?
No.
I'm
Wants
just, I tried to put
I
him
like
in
how
a
you
coma
said
so that
you
he
said
wouldn't have
that
to
like
roleplay with
like
me
it was
here.
his fault that all this stuff has happened to him. All of this stuff
You
is
just
directly
wanted to
our
play-
fault.
Dress up.
Yeah.
I wanted to find something shiny, and that made an explosion.
I'm
And
you
we went to
admit
the. That's out of
Oh,
character.
no.
Nuh-uh.
What did you do?
Azara's never
No,
admitting to
lies.
that.
I don't believe
Darn.
you.
Focus on the game.
I apologize one more time ago. I just have to do this for my own sake since you denied it.
Cue the montage.
Alright, let's go.
I think we
I
might get
don't- I
legal.
don't control when it stops, Greg.
What were you saying? So
That's the montage theme.
I say, I'm sorry. I just have to see you in this dress once. This is payback.
Do you want me to kind of heal him a little bit at least
Yeah, that would.
before we somehow break his arm trying to put a dress on?
That'd
I
probably
think I
be.
can get some of my my carpenters to work on the wheels here.
That would be great, Gabi. Wow.
So let us get this unconscious creature out of the bag.
Is he taking a nap, or did you guys run into some sort of trouble?
He's taking a nice
He's
nap.
taking a nice long nap.
All right, well, we're ready to. We'll spend some time working on the wagons here. We'll get a couple of guys on it.
He's so lazy and sleepy. I say like
Yeah.
this isn't my fault.
He is so sleepy and lazy.
He's so late.
We both should be making deception checks.
oh, that's I get it.
I'm saying it to him, like you're so lazy.
Oh, I see the lazy one. Oh, I come to the lazy.
That's how I talk to my dog. I was saying to him, like, oh, you're so lazy. You never do anything
Meanwhile,
of
he can't defend
substance.
himself. You know what we should do to punish him for being so lazy after being blown up by a friend? We should dress him up in an uncomfortable dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see the vision.
You see how this has been the entire session?
Can we
I
just
don't.
put him in his dress
But
and
I'm
then
Yes.
move
glad my wife doesn't
on?
watch my streams because she'll be like, "Wait, you didn't for this?"
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay,
You
okay.
left home for this.
You left home for
I didn't
this.
even go home. We went from the old house. I came right here. That's why I had like fan dust on my shirt.
I'm kidding, Greg.
Anyways, I was just.
So why don't
So-
you heal him and we can try getting him into this thing together.
Yeah, because otherwise you might kill him if you bend an arm out of joint.
That was Nikki. That was not me.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
Okay. How many hit points do you heal him from? He was at 3 hit points.
Exactly 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier. I'm not the really
Roll the
main
d4.
healer.
That's fine. It gives him something.
What does
Oh,
it
wait,
look like
my
when you
spells are
cast
over here.
healing word?
We should not be
Or
killing
sound
them.
It is a ceiling. It's like a single word. Or like a sentence. I'll just say, get better. And it's sparkly as well.
Okay.
Okay, what's my
Small
spellcasting
little
modifier?
fireworks go off.
Okay, oh yeah, I got a 4. Wait, is it casting ability or is it...
You said casting ability.
I did?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so he is at
So
10 hit
that's
points
back
now.
from... Hey, that's where he was before when he was unconscious.
You hear another of his tail as
Hey, you know what that means? Bone cracking
Greg.
noise now.
I prefer that
I use my
one.
knuckles for that.
He can only do it once.
Dynamic. He can only do it
Why
once
won't we go
forever.
today? I can't get
I can
my
do
Because
a
it's not a competition.
We
No,
all crack
they
one.
they hurt.
I can crack a single knuckle for some reason.
This one will go. Oh, there it goes.
It's really
Anyways,
just
guys.
a way of checking flexibility. So you heal. And
Now-
then now that he has 10 hit points, are you guys gonna try and put the
He's
dress
slightly
Yes.
less bloody and
over
bruised.
his regular? Well, he's still.
Yeah, over his
He was
regular
never
clothes.
bloody. He was frostbitten and
Bruised, I
part
imagine.
was bruised.
Yes, we're gonna try and put him
He's
out of his normal.
some of the
clothes.
bruises are gone now.
His yeah, never mind. So
He's gonna wake up to all
okay,
this
so you guys
hell.
are gonna try and dress him.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do it where like I kind of just like little T-pose hold his arms like that.
And I just go flop
Like
over.
how cats do that thing.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold him like
picture
this.
of the green dress so I can
draw Kuro.
The green dress.
Okay, send a picture of the green dress.
Send it to Gavin without context.
Yeah, just send him.
Feel free to ask me to do
Yeah, keep it
that.
going. Just leave it on. Leave it on. Leave it on. Leave it on.
Now I'm picturing it with the unconscious fox with his arms forward like this.
While we wait for this to go.
Is there a copyright situation?
Oh, that's true. We probably shouldn't leave it on now.
Leave it on loop forever. You know what? It's actually a sample, so
So.
Just a sample.
if we just
so-
don't play.
Send it to
and let
me
see
too.
this- let me
Yes.
see it
I'll
again,
draw
the
him
picture.
in it.
Yes.
Show the picture.
And what does demonetization get us? We're not monetized.
Exactly.
Anyway.
It doesn't matter. You're right. Play it
They
again.
actually might. I think they might block or unpublish the video.
Boo.
Oh, boo.
Okay.
So show
I was
me
gonna
the
say
picture.
if there's no consequences, then play it again.
Well,
Yes.
at the very least, they'll mute that.
No, I don't want them to
Okay,
do that.
so you're gonna try
Maybe
and
it's
put
too
that
low
one
quality
on
for them
over
to do
his
it.
head with his arms out like this.
Yes.
Okay. So both of you make.
Dexterity.
Acrobatics.
It's not. You're not flipping around. One of you has to make
Sleight of
an
hand?
athletics check, and the other one has to make a sleight of hand check.
Let me take sleight of hand.
Okay, and I'll do. Yeah, both are just
'Cause
about
there's
as
some
good as
muscling
each
of
other.
The body that has to happen, and some finessing of the fabric.
My sleight of hand is a +9.
Sure, I'll do the athletics, and you could do the sleight of hand.
Okay. So athletics first to see how well positioned the body can.
Well, hold on.
How
never
well
mind then.
positioned
I
the
don't-
body
I won't take that
is.
roll.
You
Okay.
already rolled.
That's
No.
that's an 11.
Okay, and what did you roll?
15.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Why'd you say it like it was the end of the world?
Because I
That's
didn't.
that's a definitely above average roll. Like
I
10
was
is
I
average.
was waiting for it to have to be a 16 or above.
Okay. So
It's not gonna be. Imagine after all this, we can't get a dress.
So Azara's like trying to hold him up as you are trying to. She's having a hard time, so it's hard to get him in position.
It's gonna be crumpled.
So it's
slightly.
like Azara's like scooping up behind the fox and like trying to like Heimlich maneuver hold him. So the dress gets past one arm and the head with a 15 and that athletics check.
I'm now imagining at one
So-
point it turns into
and
like the
this
chokehold.
dress is a thinner, longer tube-like dress, right? So
No.
it's the kind with those really kind of. It's like the really tight skirt thigh thing, right?
No, now I'm thinking if we just left him, just left him like that,
No,
like
we have
halfway.
to put him the rest of the way on.
So you get the dress
Okay.
over his head and one arm. It takes a couple minutes to get that far.
Imagine the other goblins watching this happen.
We should do
Make an insider perception check if you look around at that.
I don't care, but I'm curious.
And then we
Insight or
have to finish
perception?
putting the dress on him.
Insight or perception. You know what? It's the same. Oh. That's a 24. I noticed everyone staring.
Yes, yes.
I was a 24 on
Okay.
seeing them.
So one of them
Perception
is
is my
focused
second
on
highest.
fixing the wheel that's not even looking, and the
Everyone
other
else.
is just like watching you all like wrestle with your friend and just like
I just give a thumbs up to
nope. Get back to work.
Other arm.
as you're going. "Argh."
And you said you were in the 20s on yours. On your perception, it was over 20.
Yeah, I was 24.
So there's also
Perception
like a
is my
little kid
second.
looking over another side of the wagon, just like just this, the little goblin head face.
I wonder which child.
One you haven't really. interacted
Oh,
with
okay.
much. A very-
I was gonna say if it's the one that idolizes.
like 4 years old ish. Yeah.
Imagine having to explain this to everyone.
So.
Okay, continuing
are you gonna go a
onward.
second round here?
Yes.
Nikki, what are you doing as they try and dress?
I'm a
Are you gonna come back
girl.
and help?
No, I'm just gonna give the other yellow dress to Gobby Wobby while you're doing
All right.
that.
What do you mean?
So how do you go to give it to Gobby Wobby?
Well, I find her. So do I need to do?
Find her in the
perception
woods.
on that?
She was
Okay.
just talking with you guys.
All right. So I sniff her out.
Is that something bugs tend to do?
Oh, was that a wolf?
Tracking
No,
him
no,
down.
no, okay. Yeah, you find Gobby Wobby.
Yeah. Is she talking with anyone, or am I gonna?
Is she, like giving instructions, like yeah.
All right. She stands there politely, but also kind of
Impatiently.
impatiently. But she doesn't realize that she looks impatient. She just.
You're kind of standing just off back here, and Gobby Wobby's focused on what she's doing. Like, so you're in like the just past the peripheral. She's not
Man.
seeing you.
I gotta. Hey.
Ah,
Oh,
hey.
hey. Hey, oh, we just, finished looting that thing.
Said so
Classic
nonchalantly.
pastime of adventurers like yourself, I'm told.
Oh, yes, of course. And we found a whole bunch of clothing. As you can see, I'm wearing one of them.
As you
I
can
think
see.
it
Mhm.
complements literally the color of my skin.
Oh yeah, that yellow is very nice with yeah.
Yeah. So there's actually an extra one that I figure that you might want. I don't know. I know life on the run, you can't really waste time putting on dresses, but sometimes it's nice to relax,
You want me to wear a dress?
If you want to wear a dress,
Is it a gift for me?
yeah.
We're so normal.
Here you go.
I was never allowed to wear that because I always asked Baba Yaga if she would
This is
let
looking
me, and
really
there was
sad.
the dressing mannequin for so long,
Oh.
and I
Traumatic backstory.
thought maybe if I brought the mannequin to life, that maybe I'd get to wear a dress that it used to have, but never. This is the first time anyone's offered it. And then this is a really nice vestment here.
Yeah, I think you'd pull it off really well,
You do?
Yeah. I mean, look at me. I'm hideous, but with the dress on,
Damn.
it at least
The self-deprecation that you got.
Imagine if Char's and
That does do something
ear sight.
for the
Ear
hippies,
sight?
doesn't it?
it does.
Caught it. Imagine if Char's within earshot of
So
that.
are these things we can wear into battle, like over our armor?
Oh,
or
I wouldn't
will it
wear
affect
these.
Spellcasting?
These probably aren't in the best like condition for like agile movements and stuff. It might rip and tear. It's more so for like leisurely. And like
Parties.
I think people wear this to dances. But
I don't know that I get to have many dances, but I guess I don't take much
Come on,
time off.
Bobby,
But
let's
with
go
a dress
for it.
like this, I could think about it, I guess.
yeah, just
Are you sure I can't wear, like, will it stop my spell casting?
I don't know anything about magic, but
It doesn't look to be made of metal or anything.
oh no, I don't think there's any metal. You know what? If you're really concerned about the magic thing, I'd go over to Bird Lady over there.
You keep calling me a bird, but I'm very much not a
I
bird.
got wings, feathers. I go over to Bird Lady over there. She knows a bit more magic than I do. But yeah, just
Okay,
figure.
I'll go check with Asara.
Oh, I was thinking of the fact that she's gonna walk on.
I love you.
Say my name to my face now.
I'm glad that we've become such good friends so quickly. And Char seems to like you nicely.
Does he talk about me to you?
Oh dear.
Oh
I
God.
don't like to spill the juicy gossip.
But if it's about me, don't
I
you
don't
think
like
you
to kiss and
should?
tell.
I think that if he has feelings to share with you, he'll do it in his own time.
Okay,
Come on, Bobby.
If
okay.
I've taught him well enough.
Oh, so you like mentor him then?
Well,
I
I'm sort of.
You're whispering
I'm
it to the mic.
a mother of sorts to all of our tribe at this
Isn't
time.
she like?
This is Greg
Even
seeping
though
Isn't
in.
she like 17 years old?
What are you whispering?
Did you say he's 17?
Oh, I was saying, isn't she?
Press on the fox.
I was gonna say, isn't she
none of your
17?
business.
Oh yeah, she's 17, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Char is 17.
Char's,
No.
Char's in his early 20s.
I know.
Is that
I was saying,
Yeah.
like, isn't Gobby Wobby like 17?
He, when I was very young, he was more like an older brother to me, and now that I've come back,
Come on, Barbie, let's go
he's
for
down.
taken well to wisdom and been a good second and third hand, depending on who's been alive in the tribe.
Ah, promoted to mother. Okay.
Promoted to motherhood.
It's good to have you on busting out the sounds.
Come on, Barbie. Bye. Come on, Barbie.
Oh.
If Noella's gonna regularly abandon you, you could make a character and work your way in.
I have a character on hand.
Oh, that's right. There was that thing that happened when Noella was here.
Yes.
Yes,
let me know.
the bird, the actual bird.
Nah.
Love you.
Okay, bye.
Hope you find your dad.
Bye, buddy.
Both of you at the same
Is
time.
that what she went? Hope you're finding your dad.
Hope you find your dad.
Yeah. All right.
We all immediately.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You know, I'm curious now. I'm gonna go try this on and see if I can do something simple. I might be able to find a way to use it here. It's a nice look.
Yeah.
Which one was the one you gave? Do you have a picture of it? I have tossed a book somewhere.
I'm realizing it so doesn't matter
Yeah,
what
that one.
sorcerers or spellcasters wear in a
Oh, is
fight
that the
as
one?
much.
Okay. Okay.
I'm remembering that doesn't really matter as much what spellcasters wear because like as long as it's not heavy armor, they can just do what they would like, which is why my character wears a dress in day-to-day life. Cause you know, it means I can wear what I would like to.
So.
So back to what we're doing.
Gosh.
No, it's true. Yeah, fashion. Are you saying?
Anyway.
Are you saying that's makes it easier for your character to express themselves, or were you saying with Gobby Wobby?
Oh, I was saying in general.
In general.
For both.
Okay.
Let's say both.
As a good thing.
Yes?
Okay.
It wasn't phrased negatively.
I
You,
wasn't sure.
it doesn't matter what you wear as long as you don't wear armor. You're not proficient with. I'd like
And
to
if
put
it is
as
armor,
long
it
as
has
you.
to be like the chainmail bikini
As-
style, right?
I was gonna say it
What?
has to be
No.
as long as they're proficient with
No, I'm
it.
thinking of
Drawing
the
the Keek and chainmail bikini.
video.
Patini.
Wait. I messed up.
In the patini. Patini.
I wasn't actually endorsing it for the record.
I'm not-
Doing
I'm
it
not
to
do-
me, so.
Too late.
She's
Greg.
saying she wishes to draw a patini armor.
I said it wrong.
Wow.
All right. So back to what we were doing.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Gabi Wabi walks off with said dress, and it kind of swishes it a little bit as she.
Oh.
As she
What
goes,
is that?
accidentally bumping into a small child without realizing it. And Nikki watches as the small child
Stumbles,
The way of granddad
falls over into the mud.
But Gabi Wabi's so focused on the new gift.
Sure. Look, some children are catching strays in this campaign.
Oh.
First witnessing the frog. First witnessing what's happening to the fox.
Hammy.
Hammy.
I'm
Greg
having- I'm
Hammy.
trying-
Are you having a
Spin
hammy
me
again?
I
right
have a leg
around,
cramp
baby,
again. I don't know what it is.
right
It's like
around
only
like
in this
a
room with these chairs. So anyways. Alright, so Nikki hands off the dress. You all have another athletics and sleight of hand roll
Yay.
to see how well you dress the fox in
Just
a dress
the boy.
while he's in a cold coma.
Ah, yes. Thank you. I like these dice. They've been lucky.
What'd you get?
I got 17 this time.
On athletics.
22 on
Yeah! We locked
You
it!
manage to figure out how to leverage the fox's position. You kind of do this little rolly move and like, and you're doing well at getting around the curves and all the right spots.
Oh my god.
Where this particular dress is. And
I like how you do
picture
that
one
when we
holding
don't
up
have
the
strength
camera,
at all.
So we have to picture our fox cleric.
Who normally wears,
Now better described
Who
as
normally-
foxy cleric.
who
Oh.
normally wears a suit, by the way.
Who normally wears a suit.
Now he's
has
wearing
that
this.
over the suit.
Because we didn't feel like undressing him, because that felt very violating.
Yeah.
So
We
it
gave
looks
him
like-
some of his
it
dignity
looks like
back.
someone in a quick change SNL skit that still had multiple layers on. That's what this looks like. But the gown, yeah.
Gown is on!
Thankfully, the gown was made for someone a little larger than the fox, and so it kind of slides on. Just
That was
a
a
little.
little mean.
A little larger. The fox, he's pretty lithe.
I mean, he's
Like,
tiny.
He's not particularly muscular. He's set.
Look, none of us have strength besides Nikki.
That's very true.
And she's like the shortest member, but she's the strongest. She's like an ant in that way, very strong for her
yeah.
size.
I think I've done my due diligence and I'm happy now.
Do
Now
we
we
both-
can go on.
Do we both just do this?
You return as they celebrate themselves dressing the foxy cleric. Kuro.
You wanted this too. Don't act like you weren't involved.
I don't think I
No.
pictured something quite like this.
No, he's like
Turn him around. Let me see.
I'm still.
Try and do a twirl, like you try and try and get it to swish a little bit.
Sweat.
It's
Like a
Sweat.
doll, just like swishing,
Swish and flick.
like grabbing his two arms and just puppeting him.
I feel like this is gonna
like his
restrict
tail.
his movement a lot.
Like
Well,
his tail.
he's in a coma. I don't think he really cares about his movement.
I mean,
No
I
one's really tried to do anything about it except for some hit point healing.
also I'd like to point out he wears a suit. I don't think he has the most mobility as is.
We just made it extra hard.
We just made it harder.
You just tied him up.
Kinda.
Anyway, yes.
He looks fabulous. Is the hat? Is it the hat part of it?
Is
In
the
the
hat part
picture,
of
there's
it?
a
There
hat.
was a hat in the picture, yes.
Yeah!
And then afterwards, just hat on top.
He's so dapper. Oh my goodness.
This feels like dressing a pet.
Apparently, we're bullies. That's what he
Well, we all
quote
have to
unquote
contemplate
said.
the
I just told
implications of
I
our
just told him to watch the stream.
I just said, you guys are bullies. And I said, sorry. He said that, and I was like, sorry.
All right, listen. It looks like they're taking care of the wheels and stuff on the wheel, on the float. Yeah. So let's just toss them in there.
No, don't throw him.
No,
His bones are brittle.
Let's slide him back in there.
I guess. What
You could
what
use
haven't we
the
done
water
to him?
thingy in.
I'm sorry, I just
You
always
want to
am
get his
picturing.
dress wet?
I'm just the whole time picturing this unconscious.
Just flop.
Here, let me pick him up by his tail again.
No!
Relax. I put it back.
Yes, but we don't need that happening again.
Can I pick him up by the scruff of his neck?
No, Nikki.
Actually, that would be.
Because
That's
Well,
it's like his mother.
His mom probably did that to him at some
And
point.
you're not
Yeah.
his mom.
I could.
I could.
I could be.
I'm his
Making
new
sense.
mom now.
Threateningly.
You should notice that dogs and cats both still respond to it as they grow older.
Yeah, they do.
They get,
Greg bullies what he sends me.
I'm not bullying. I had the goblins react to the
It just says Greg bully. Can that go in the quotes?
Greg Bully? Okay.
Greg.
Caveman speak.
Greg bully.
Greg
bully Fox. Fox
I
sad.
tried to make the fox get kind of out of RP mode,
But
out of the scene. There were so many other options.
But this was
I
the
think
right
we
one.
spent most of session trying to
we did.
Dorvan finally returns.
To see the fox.
Where have you all been? I thought you were coming.
We got momentarily sidetracked.
I found a shiny thing.
Well, that's good for you, but you stopped at the wagon. I thought you were going to come further where the danger
Oh.
was too.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I thought the wagon was
What's
the danger.
Oh, did I not tell you that
No.
part?
You're not.
This is where he's gonna leave it.
No.
No, he
The way
owes
he looked at the clock too, and he's
us
like,
at least another hour.
He does owe us at least another hour.
Whoa! I didn't realize this wasn't a free gift from the beginning. But okay.
This is called you ran late, and you owe us for it.
you had a life outside a club.
See, words like that make me feel like when a few of you came over to help paint and stuff, that you were buying my affection.
No,
But okay.
no, you know that's not the truth. Don't
Anyway.
even.
I had things, and I made a man-adult decision to be getting here a little later. Anyways, internet,
I was adulting.
that is where we're gonna leave it.
I called
I
it.
was gonna say some more, but at this point, I don't know what anymore.
Oh, please.
Ah, danger.
Also, I am struggling to find Galadriel's speech, and I hate to let everybody down because we did get to 423 subscribers.
We could do it next.
But
Never mind.
wait,
I was gonna say we could do it next time, and I was like, wait,
I
never
think I'm
mind.
gonna have to do it next time because I can bring my. I think it's in the Two Towers book. Or it's either in the Fellowship of the Ring or it's in the It's in Fellowship of the Ring. So I have to go find that book, and then just to be clear, you guys had said at 425, which now I'm only 2 away from. What am I supposed to do again?
You're supposed to do the sheep voice.
Doing
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
We haven't decided that
you guys
part
have
yet.
to choose a text that I can do a cacophony of sheep voices to. So I need.
I kind of want an Edgar Allan Poe story.
Okay, you
I-
all get to decide.
Oh,
You
can it
have
be
to
the
get You have to find the text or the script that I can work off of, and you have to tell me whether I'm speaking in sheep or sheep in Azara's "Speak with Animals" translation.
I liked the sheep accent that you used.
Just, okay.
I'm
that
looking
just
up
if
different
it's
poems.
Sheep only, it's
No,
that.
like in the Speak with Animals, you have to
Okay.
speak English
So
like that.
decide by next week, and I will do the Two Towers at the beginning and the sheep at the end of Thursday, since we're
Which
taking a
has the
break
longest
before-
words
Oh,
in
gosh.
Edgar
And
Allan Poe.
it's probably only going to be 2 to 3 pages because that's like 6 or 7 minutes when I read it in a voice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You could
With
do the
that-
Telltale Heart.
Oh, that
The
would be
Telltale Heart
good.
is maybe one.
choose the excerpt and provide it, and I will read it next week at the end of the session. That's if I get to 425. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
there
later.
yet.
That's
So
later.
Never mind. That's if we.
See, now I can get my mother to subscribe and make that point, and then get my dad to subscribe. No, actually, no. not
Ah,
my
yes,
father.
I do
I'm
get a
just-
preview.
No, no,
All right,
I'm
with that,
good. There's
I'm gonna
boundaries
stop
there.
recording.
I think I did
Internet,
find it for
have
free.
fun.
Woo.
Wait. Did we have a question of the day? Because otherwise Noella won't watch this.
No.
So, question of the day. Is it misogynist to say I made man-adulting decisions
Yes,
today
yes, it is.
if it was to take care of my family? Or does it count as mansplaining if you're talking to daughters under the age of 13 and you're their father?
It
'Cause
depends
that
on
was
the
thing that
tone.
came up in the other room with the cookies, and I'm like, well, I have to actually teach them about the world, but that may not.
It depends on the.
That's
It depends on the tone.
It does depend on the tone.
Oh, okay. So, internet, answer said question if you watch this video.
It depends on how you phrase it.
Absolutely. Like the heart behind it is really what it comes down to.
So there's some guys who end up mansplaining by accident. In case you guys didn't, I don't know if you know this, but
Oh dear, here we
Oh,
go.
I fell off.
Mansplaining.
Yeah.
Stop.